What if Tensura? Frozen Love, Rimuru x Velzard, Part 4 by Rimuru 6360 Love Who? Quote. That one person. Who is that person? Tell me who. The one whose destiny entangled with mine to the point of existing as one. Existing as one? Is this even possible? But who will love you that much other than me? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Fufu, is this even a question, my wifey? Wife? You have gotten married even though you have me. I will kill her. I will drive her into madness. You can't, she is already mad. Madly in love with me. Madly in love for what? For love. Why? Why? What is the reason? To be loved. By whose permission? By love. Chapter 13. What? You are a demon lord, sensei, you are so cruel. Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree with Chloe, Ryota agreed with her. Gale didn't say anything, and Kenya and Alice were currently sleeping. Or did they pass out? I think I went a little hard on them, but this is for their own good. Of course. I'm a demon lord, not a hero after all. Ha 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 ha. I said to them as I laughed. They didn't say anything, just looked at me weirdly. It's been a long time since I started to teach them. 2 months, to be exact. At first, they didn't accept me, but as time passed, they opened their hearts to me. We became close with each other. They are not that bad. They just lost the hope to live. And currently, we are at the cliff that is nearby the city. I brought them here for some outdoor practice. And yes, I only stayed for 2 days in Tempest. When the embassy arrived, because of their behavior, Shion had to show them her power. And she brutally beat up one of the Beastketeers named Sufia. Sensei, when are we going back? Kenya asked me as he and Alice woke up. After a while, I wanted to add something, but then suddenly I felt a dragon aura. I looked toward the source of the aura, and all the students in Ranga also started to look in the same direction as me. Sensei, what are you watching? I feel an aura of a sky dragon. He is at least at the level of a rank. Alice asked me as she didn't see anything, but after a while, the sky dragon came into view and headed directly towards the city. I don't think there is someone in the city who can kill that dragon, Ranga said with a worried look. I think it's my time to shine then, I said as I stretched my wings, and before anybody could say anything, I left the place. In the blink of an eye, I appeared in front of the dragon. Azathoth, I said as I ate him without wasting any time, but then I felt someone standing behind me. Are you okay? Yes, thank you. I'm guard Meowmile. I just nodded as I saw he was fine and flew back toward the kids. He was too weak. You are just ridiculously strong. I complained, but they all just blamed me for being strong. I guess they are not entirely wrong, but they are not right either. Unknowingly to myself, I pouted a little, and all the children started to laugh at me after seeing me pout. Rimuru-sensei, why do you look like Shizu-sensei? Because Shizu-san gave me her body. I replied honestly to Alice's question, and they all looked at me weirdly. Explain, they shouted in unison. I mean to say Shizu-san's body and soul are inside my body. She is not completely dead, but she is not even alive. I'm still searching for a way to make a body for her. A body that is worthy of her. All the kids looked at me with wide eyes. Shit! Did I say something wrong? That means there is a chance that Sensei can revive Shizu-sensei? Yes, that's correct. I can revive her anytime, but I want to build a perfect body for her as a gift. She gave me her body after all. Naturally, I should repay her for her gift. That makes sense. Yeah, please let us know when you revive Shizu-san. We also want to see. They were all so excited after hearing the news about Shizu. I think they thought that she was completely dead. A smile appeared on my face as I said the next thing. Well, let's go. It's time to save all of you first. What? Do you know how to save us? They all asked, surprised. Why do you think I'm here? I replied smugly. As I snapped my fingers, all of us got teleported in front of a dungeon entrance. Seal, are you sure this is the place? Less than yes, master. I'm 100% sure. Greater than I turned off the thought communication as I entered the dungeon with the children. This dungeon is not that bad, to be honest. If a normal human enters the dungeon, he will lose his way. What a cheap trick, but it's like a game, I think. After walking for a while, I heard a giggle from a girl. I already sensed her a long time ago, but isn't she too small for a fairy? Ha ha ha, you entered this dungeon? Are you tired of living? Come out before I burn this whole dungeon with you. This is stupid. How dare she threaten us? I care less about this meaningless threat, but all the children are scared because of her. Sensei, don't burn the dungeon, we are still inside the dungeon. Yeah, Kenya is right. Sensei, control yourself. Yeah, cool down, we will handle her. Did I hear something wrong? Aren't they scared of her threats? Or did I misunderstand something? No, this can't be. They are not scared because… less than hey. Positive. Greater than did I just see her smirking? Arg, I don't care. If she doesn't come out, I'm going to burn this whole place. Wahaha, if you can beat my… But before she could finish her sentence, I burned her metal doll with my black flames. Well, what? Now come out or else. I didn't have to say anything as she came out immediately. Good. That's more like it. So after a long explanation, she was ready to lead us to the altar, and yes. This little fella called herself Queen of Spirits and one of the 10 demon lords. I didn't believe her words at first, but Seal said it was all true. What? You are a demon lord? I asked her, surprised. All the kids also looked surprised and started to listen to our conversation. Yes, you are too weak for a demon lord. Milam is on a whole other level than you. Even Carrion calls himself a demon lord, but he is also pretty weak himself to call himself a demon lord. HMPH. Don't even compare elegant and beautiful me with that battle maniac. That was pretty rude. Did she not care what would happen if Milam found out about this? Sensei is also a demon lord. Yes, Sensei is also cool. The children also chimed in. They looked pretty energetic for some reason. But I agree with them. I'm cool and strong. What? You are a demon. Yes. Yes, you are. You are controlling your aura pretty well, but I feel dragon factors in your aura. She is pretty sharp. The moment I released some of my aura, she instantly realized that I'm a demon lord. Not only that, she also found out about the dragon factor. I guess she is not a demon lord for nothing. Well, after some time we reached the altar, and the kids started to pray to spirits for their protection. The first one to pray was Gale. He is pretty brave. He started to pray, but only some inferior spirits appeared. Are they underestimating my students? How dare these puny spirits? Third-person Pav. Suddenly Rimuru's eyes turned cold as murderous intent started to leak from his body, aimed toward all the superior spirits. A warning to them. The children weren't able to feel his murderous aura, but Ramirez, who was able to feel Rimuru's murderous gaze, started to sweat heavily. She didn't expect him to react that much. She started to pray to God to save the spirits from Rimuru's cold glares. Feeling Rimuru's gaze, an Earth's superior spirit appeared and entered Gale's body. Rimuru just nodded to the spirit for making a wise decision. One by one all the students summoned their spirits. The last was Chloe. Sensei, I love you, Chloe said shyly as she kissed Rimuru on the cheek. Sensei loves you too, Rimuru replied as he also gave her a peck on her cheek. She started to summon the spirit as a spirit appeared, but… What an evil aura, Rimuru mumbled to himself as he watched the spirit cautiously. But the strange thing was that the spirit didn't show any hint of hatred nor any sign of harmfulness. On the other hand, she was showing affection towards Chloe and him. Less than notice. The energy waves of the spirit match with individual Chloe. Greater than the spirit moved toward Rimuru as she kissed him and went inside Chloe's body. Kill it! What evil energy! Stupid! Watch her soul. Ramirez was panicking because of the spirit that came from the future, but Rimuru's words silenced her as she watched Chloe's soul. Isn't her soul a little bit too pure? Like someone removed every evil part of her soul, Rimuru finished her sentence. Ramirez also understood what Rimuru meant and nodded in understanding. A smile appeared on Rimuru's face as he walked toward Chloe and picked her up. Sensei, you look good when you smile. I think you should smile more, Chloe said to him as Rimuru chuckled at her request. Emotions are a lot more complicated than magic or fighting. I can't get better at it just by training. Chloe and Alice pouted after hearing his answer, and Rimuru chuckled again after seeing their pouting faces. After that, Rimuru built the metal doll again, but he used a summoned demon as its core and named him Beretta. With that, he left the dungeon with the children. Chapter 14. I know I'm handsome, Sensei, please don't go. Today is the day that I'm supposed to leave, but for some reason, the children are acting too emotionally. I didn't have any idea about how to handle these types of situations. Don't worry. Sensei will visit you after some time. No, Sensei, We will not let you go, Alice said as she hugged my leg. All the others also joined her. Of course, Kenya was acting tough. I gave all of them a hug as I looked at Yuki and nodded. He nodded back in response. How about you all come with me to Tempest? Really? Their eyes lit up after hearing my response. I already talked with Yuki about taking them to Tempest. He will handle the rest. Rimuru-san. I will leave all of them in your care. Don't worry, Yuki, they all are my students as well. And here, take this, I said to him as I gave him a bracelet. I'm not sure what his real personality is or what his goal is, but what I know is that he is Shizu-san's student and it's my job to protect him. Until he walks onto the wrong path. If you destroy the crystal in the bracelet, I will appear there. Only use it in an emergency. I explained to him as he nodded happily. A genuine smile. I hope you will visit Tempest someday, I said to him as I left the city with the children. We were going to travel on foot for a while and then I would use my skill to teleport or I would ask Veldora to give us a lift. So, Sensei, why are we traveling by foot? Experience. Kenya was about to complain again, but I just gave him a friendly smile, and he closed his mouth. It's been a while since she started to follow us, but she didn't make a move so I didn't give it any mind, but I've had enough of it. Miss, I know I'm handsome, but that doesn't mean you can follow me. I said as all the students looked at me with surprise, but then a girl with short black hair and sharp, cold black eyes appeared. She had a beautiful face with soft pale skin and came out from behind a tree. Oh, so you knew that I'm following you? What a cold voice. I knew the moment you started to follow me, I replied to her equally coldly as she asked me, and all the children looked confused. I'm Hanada Sakaguchi, the chief knight of the Imperial Guard. So you are Hanada, the strongest knight of humanity, I said in a mocking tone. Rimuru Tempest, the leader of the monster nation. I could feel malice in her voice. She didn't even bother to hide her true feelings. Strongest. Humanity is about to decline, I think, I indifferently said with an expressionless face and empty voice. She flinched slightly after hearing the voice. I'm not a saint, I'm a demon lord, so I will treat you just like you treat me. This is our first meeting, but I can assure you it will be our last. Really? But I didn't have any intention of killing you. I could see her eyes twitch after hearing my words. Sensei, what are you talking about? Hanada. Is she really Hanada? The children looked confused and excited at the same time. Only Chloe was protectively standing in front of me. You call yourself the leader of monsters but are hiding behind children? What did she just say? Who is a coward here? She is pissing me off. Do you have a loose screw? I asked her bluntly because she was just talking nonsense. She didn't say anything. I put a barrier around the kids just to be safe. And without any warning, she launched herself at me. She has a big temper. Sigh, I don't have time to play with you. Let's finish it quickly. She tried to slash my neck, but I stopped the sword with my bare hands. You have a nice sword. Only 7 hits and I'm done. But too bad you met me, I said as I broke her sword with my fingers and put a barrier around her. I noticed earlier that she was not in her best state. She is consumed by her anger. I can't fight with her. It will be over too soon. You are not fit to fight. I will fight with you next time. I hope you clear your head until then. I said as I teleported the children to Tempest with me. The first thing that I saw after coming to the city was a slightly destroyed area and a crowd. Benimaru, report to my office. Shuna, please can you show the children around? They are going to live with me. And introduce them to him. Yeah, and ask him to guard the children while you show them around the city. I think he has not seen the city himself. Shuna looked shocked after hearing the news, but she quickly hid it and nodded to me. The crowd started to disappear as some orcs came to fix the damage. So you were saying that Mayulan betrayed Yume and the Falmouth Kingdom declared a war on us? Yes, what a hassle. I'm glad that nobody got hurt, but how dare they attack us? I expected them to show some hostility, but to declare war. I underestimated the greed of the king, I think. Where is Mayulan? I want to see her and Yume. Bring both of them here. Hi, Rimuru-sama, Benimaru saluted as he left the office. A war? Ah, it's sooner than I expected, but not something unexpected. Less than master is very wise. Greater than, please stop making me embarrassed, Seal-san. As I was talking with Seal-san, Benimaru brought Yume and Mayulan to my office. Less than report. A curse is detected in individual Mayulan. An artificial heart is detected in her body. It seems like the person is controlling her from the heart. Not only that, he is also wiretapping her surroundings using the heart. Greater than what? She looks strong to me. At least from a human view, she is very strong. Who has enough power to put a curse on her? Yum instantly bowed as he saw me, as did Mayulan. Mayulan, I only have one question for you. Who is your master? Demon Lord Clayman. This Clayman. I wasn't planning to kill him, but now I have changed my mind. I will give him the worst death ever. Now it all makes sense why Falmouth attacked. But now, what should I do with the human army that is approaching Tempest? Less than answer. Master can kill them and then revive the good humans and can make them live here in Tempest. Greater than and what about the rest? Less than we will spread the rumors that Veldora was revived and he killed the soldiers, but the master saved some soldiers and was able to calm Veldora. Greater than and less than that's it. Greater than and less than we can use their souls for experiments. Greater than what about the remaining souls that Milam gave me? If I'm not mistaken, there are almost 80k of them. Less than I used all of them to increase my master's strength. Greater than so that is the reason why I was able to fight with Veldora that day. Less than precisely. Greater than sigh. What can I do with you? It's not like you did something wrong, but still. Okay, I will follow your plan. But first, let's remove the cursed heart from Mayulin's body. Less than understood. Greater than, thank you, Mayulin, but you have to die now. Goodbye, I said to her coldly as I stabbed my hand into her heart. I could see Yum acting too emotionally, he was practically broken. Emotions are really scary. What? How am I still alive? Oh, Clayman was wiretapping your surroundings using the heart, that's why I replaced it with a heart I made. I explained to her as she looked shocked. Yum looked happy and grateful towards me. I need his help after the war. I will make him the king of Falmouth. Now, Benimaru, we are having an emergency meeting. Gather everyone in the meeting room. I said as I teleported myself into the meeting room. After some time, all the other executives entered the room. In the meeting, we discussed how to intercept the army, who would participate in the war, and many other things. And the last topic is, Tempest needs more executives. At least 3 new members. Does anyone have anybody in mind? I said to them as they all shook their heads. Really, none of you has anyone worthy of being an executive? I was a little disappointed, but I didn't let it show on my face. They will cause a ruckus if they find out I'm disappointed in them. Seal-san, you are my last hope. Tell me you have a solution. Less than answer. Master can summon a demon. An archdemon would be best. Greater than As I thought, you are the best, Seal. I will use the human corpses as fuel to summon the demon. With that, the meeting was over, though the decision of the meeting was a little shocking. I have completed the spell check and grammar correction for chapters 15 and 16. I have refined the sentence structure and punctuation to make the story flow more smoothly while keeping your original plot and dialogue exactly as you wrote them. Chapter 15. Come and serve me, my demons. As the meeting was over, I was planning to go home to meet with Veldora and the children. But then suddenly, I felt a large amount of aura. A person with a shockingly large amount of magicules was flying above Tempest like he was taking a stroll in the sky. And yes, that person was none other than Veldora. Not only him, but all the children were sitting on his back. Is he a dragon or a horse carrying all the children on his back? All the citizens started to look at the sky as they felt Veldora's aura. Even the dryads appeared in the city. That stupid lizard. I will teach him a lesson later. Benimaru. Yes. I'm gathering all the town folk into the square plaza. He is good. He already knows what I am thinking. From today, the whole world will know that Veldora has been freed from his prison. I stretched my wings as I took off into the sky. In the blink of an eye, I appeared in front of Veldora as he stopped midair. My cold golden eyes met with a pair of scared golden eyes. Cold sweat started to pour out of Veldora's body. Veldora-san, why did you stop? Yeah, we are having fun. Why didn't you say? The children complained, but when they saw my cold glare, they stopped as they also looked scared. So, Veldora, I hope you have a good reason for scaring everyone in the town below. Rimuru, wait, I can explain. Oh ho, you can, then explain. The children didn't believe me when I said I'm the storm dragon Veldora. So I thought they would believe me when they saw my dragon form and... And, when they saw my dragon form, they asked me for a ride. And you happily agreed with some children. This stupid lizard, I'm already regretting making him my sworn brother. What? Veldora-san, you are the one who wanted to fly. Yeah, we just thought we'd give you company. Yes, it was Veldora-san's idea. Veldora looked at them like someone very close to him had betrayed him. They were just pushing the blame on each other. What should I do with them? Yes, that's a perfect idea. You all are not allowed to leave the house for 2 days. And Veldora, no manga and no food for you today, I declared with an evil smile. Now they will understand the consequences of angering me. What? Rimuru, you are so cruel. Yes, sensei, it's too cruel. So you all want to rebel against me? Let me show you how cruel this world is. 3 days for you all, and 2 days of no food for Veldora. What? No, 1 day is fine. Yes, sensei, we were just joking. 2 days is fine. They changed their moods so fast. I signaled Veldora to transform into his human form as I held the children with my energy. It works like psychic power. Seal-san is the best, just as I thought. After that, we descended to the ground where most of the town folk were waiting for us. Hello everyone. Today I gathered all of you here because I want to introduce my friend and students to all of you. Please treat them as one of your own, I said as I signaled Veldora and the children to introduce themselves. Wahaha! I'm the Storm Dragon, Veldora Tempest, the sworn brother and friend of Rimuru Tempest. Veldora introduced himself as all the people got on their knees to greet him. He is like a god to them. As they started to gossip among themselves, the kids stepped forward. I'm Kenya, nice to meet ya. The name is Ryota. Gale. My name is Alice. I'm Chloe, nice to meet you. The children looked a little nervous, but they composed themselves quickly. I nodded after seeing how well they behaved. They are good kids. Let's go to our new house. Because the kids in Veldora are also living with me, I had to shift to a new house. The old house was not that big, but I will visit it sometime in the future. I snapped my fingers as we teleported into our new home. The kids looked excited. You can choose any room you want. The same goes for you, Veldora. And don't you dare give any manga or food to Veldora today, otherwise. I didn't finish the sentence. I let them imagine the rest for themselves. The kids nodded as they disappeared into their rooms. It looks like Chloe and Alice are sharing a room, while the boys are in different rooms. This new house has 8 rooms in total with 4 bathrooms, 1 living room, 2 kitchens, and 1 guest room. The house has 2 floors. Veldora, come into my office. I have something to discuss. Yes. Veldora and I teleported into my office, and I asked Shuna to take care of the children. She bowed and left. So, Rimuru, what do you want to discuss with me? It's about the human army that is marching towards Tempest. They will reach the town in a week. Oh, so you want me to kill them for you? Ha ha ha, don't worry, I will handle them alone. I'm also coming with you. We are going to finish them today. So that's why you gave that punishment to the kids? I nodded. I already told Benimaru to block all news related to the war in the town. I didn't want them to be terrified. Oh, does that mean I can read manga? Nope, I replied flatly. I shattered all of his hope in an instant. Well, let's go. Third person Pav. The soldiers were singing and cheering. They were in full spirits as they marched towards Tempest. They had passed the border 2 days ago and would reach Tempest in the next 6 or 7 days. Currently, they were taking a small break because they had been walking all morning without rest. As they rested, some soldiers chatted among themselves. Did you hear that there are many beautiful women in Tempest? I heard they are all very rich. It's our lucky chance, I think. Many things like this could be heard. They were too sure of their victory, and their hearts were filled with greed and lust. But that didn't mean all the soldiers agreed. Some looked at them with disgust, but they didn't say anything. It was not a wise idea to fight among themselves before the war. But suddenly, their hearts stopped beating as they felt a chill run down their spines. A heavy pressure surrounded them, and all the soldiers stopped instantly. No, they didn't want to stop, but it was like they couldn't move. Soon the pressure increased, and all of them were forced to their knees as an earth-shattering roar shook their hearts. Cold sweat rolled down their bodies. Suddenly, the aura disappeared as they looked into the sky in great horror. A dark, jet-black dragon was flying in the sky, his golden eyes shining with rage. A beautiful maiden was seated on his shoulder, his platinum blue hair fluttering in the wind, with the same golden eyes as the dragon, seen through their souls. His jet-black clothes with streaks of gold hid soft, white skin. The soldiers were astonished after seeing her, even forgetting about the dragon she was riding. Is he a demon lord? He looks more beautiful than a girl. I have seen his face. I can die peacefully now. What a beauty. Many soldiers started to talk as the intensity of the wind increased. I'm sure you already know what you did wrong. Don't blame us for being merciless. If you want to blame someone, then blame your king or yourselves, Rimuru said as he watched the wind blades make their way towards the soldiers. After the blades hit the army, all the people, good or bad, young or old, died equally without exception. Dark black clouds covered the whole sky, blocking the sunlight. Black lightning began to descend like a divine punishment, burning the bodies of the soldiers. Amidst the chaos, loud laughter echoed in the vast sky. Wahaha! You puny humans dare to invade my territory. Veldora laughed happily while rampaging. He was enjoying himself. His destructive aura started to shake the whole Jura forest, signaling to everyone that the guardian deity, the storm dragon, had returned. The whole world felt his aura. He had returned to the outside world, and he was stronger than ever. You didn't destroy their souls, did you? Nope. The only people left alive were the king and the pope. All the soldiers died in a span of mere 5 minutes. Rimuru looked very satisfied as he watched the king's face. He looked pathetic, miserable, and terrified to the core. But Rimuru ignored them and used a summoning spell to summon demons. I offer you all these corpses as food. Come and serve me, Rimuru chanted. A huge amount of magicules left his body. The amount was no joke. He lost nearly 30% of his magicules. In these 2 months, his magicules capacity had increased a little because of turn null, as had his strength. If it were the old me, I would have lost at least 33%. I hope they don't disappoint me. They took a lot of my magicules, Rimuru thought as he watched the summoning circle shine brightly. A dark and sinister aura started to come out from the circle as 4 individuals appeared. Chapter 16, The Proud Demoness. As the magic circle stopped shining, 4 individuals appeared in front of me. What? Only 4? Are you kidding me? It took 1/4 of my magicules and only 4 of them appeared. I thought at least 100 would show up. The first had black hair with a streak of gold and black eyes with golden irises. He was dressed neatly in an all-black outfit, looking like a prince. The second one had snow-white hair with a pair of sharp crimson-red eyes. She had a beautiful face with soft white skin and was wearing a teal-colored dress. The third was a yellow-haired girl with blue eyes like Milam. She also had a beautiful face and was wearing a military outfit. And last but not least, the cutest of them, a loli with purple hair and yellow eyes. She was the shortest one and wore a black military dress with a skirt. They looked at each other, surprised. Did they know each other? The black-haired man looked at them like he had expected this. June and Violet, you are also here? Black, you also? What? Blanc is also here? Seeing them chattering among themselves was quite surprising, but it was good that they knew each other. Ahem, if you guys have had enough chit-chat, mind listening to me? A true dragon, the 3 demon girls shouted, surprised after seeing Veldora. But the male demon didn't say anything as he kneeled in front of me. Oh yes, I was still sitting on Veldora's shoulder. Well, it was too late anyway. What a wonderful sight to be seen. Oh my lord, please accept this lowly demon as your servant, the black-haired guy said. The demoness trio looked at him weirdly, but Veldora just laughed. Ha ha ha, you have some potential to be able to see through Rimuru's power. Shut up, you old dragon, I snapped at Veldora and looked at the male demon. Less than notice. This is the demon who has been watching Master for a long time. Greater than what is he, a pervert or something? So he is the one who has been watching me from hell. The one you told me about a long time ago. Why were you watching me from hell? Are you a pervert? Let me tell you, I might not look like it, but I'm a boy. Aboy, forgive me, but I was just excited to serve under you. What about you 3? I summoned you to work under me. Are you willing to serve me? Hell no, are you kidding me? I'm not a weirdo like him. So you have a big no from me. Just as I thought, they are troublesome. I have to convince them, and the best way to convince them is to fight. Okay, if you 3 can survive a single attack from me, I will let you go. But if you are not able to survive, you have to work under me. I said to them, and they thought it over for a while before nodding. You don't look that strong, but before she could finish, I fired black lightning toward them, coating it with to make it even stronger. Boom! As expected, they all died. They were strong. Too strong. If it had been me before evolving into a true demon lord, I'm sure every single one of them would have been able to easily kill me. But I'm not the old me. Now I'm strong. Too strong, to be honest. I snapped my fingers as they appeared in front of me again. I revived them, having already shown them my power. So, do you accept me as your master? Hell no. Before she could say anything, I killed and revived them again. Did you accept? Let me finish my sentence. I again killed them and revived them. Did you accept? Go to hell. Again, I killed them with black lightning. This was getting boring. Did you accept? No. I released some of my aura as I got a little irritated. A look of horror appeared on their faces and they went pale. Wait, this is my chance. I released a little bit more of my aura as they were forced to their knees. Even now, they were resisting with all their might. If I released more, they would surely die. What a troublesome group of demons. Let's try one more time. Did you accept? And no. Go to each hell. I stopped releasing my aura. I was dumbfounded. They are proud demons, aren't they? Even under this much pressure, they dare to refuse me. Their bodies are shivering like crazy, but still. I'm sure their hearts are filled with horror, but still. Now I wanted them more than before. They can resist the fear and horror of my aura. They are very proud demonesses, and that's why I'm sure they will be loyal to me. I'm certain that power and fear won't work on them. I have to approach them differently. Give them something they need but don't have. Do you have names? No. So they didn't have names or physical bodies, but even so, they were this strong. What would happen if I gave them both? Then I will give you a name and a physical body if you are willing to serve me. Really? You are not joking, are you? If you can do it, I will accept the offer. I nodded. Finally, the only thing I needed to do was give them names and bodies. Seal-san, make 4 bodies for them to possess. Make the best bodies. Understood. With a bright light, 4 bodies, or should I say, carbon copies of me, appeared in front of them. You can possess them. They all possessed the bodies, and the shapes changed according to their characteristics. I only had 80% of my magicules left. The magicules I recovered from were all used up. Did you make some tough bodies for them? I will give you the name Diablo. Your name will be Testarossa. You will be Carrera, and your name will be Ultima. With that said, a lot of my magicules again left my body, to be exact, another 24%. Suddenly, I felt a little dizzy. What happened? I still had 56% of my magicules left. Less than don't worry, master. A large amount of magicules suddenly left your body, that is why you are feeling a little dizzy. Greater than oh. Thank you, Seal-san. Now, with that said, I had 4 demons under my belt. Let's go. And yes, please bring them back with you alive, I said, pointing at the king and the pope. I was planning to start a civil war in their country, and they would play a key role. Understood. With that, Veldora started to fly toward Tempest. What a long day. I wanted to sleep, but I still had to introduce them. Benimaru. Yes, master. Please gather everyone for a meeting. Veldora will be holding the meeting in my place. Yes! Rimuru-sama. Veldora. Benimaru is gathering everyone. You are in charge of the meeting. Just introduce these 4 to the others and put those 2 into prison. What? But, seeing my cold glare, he stopped mid-sentence and nodded. Don't worry, Benimaru and Shuna will handle the rest. After that, you can come home and read your manga. I forgive you, I said to him as I teleported into my room and lay on my bed. What a long day, but why was I feeling this bad? Because I didn't stop Veldora from killing the humans? But I'm not a human anymore. Whether they live or die has nothing to do with me. Seal-san, start sleep mode. Less than understood. Greater than with that, I drifted into a long sleep. Veldora Pav Rimuru suddenly disappeared from my shoulder. I can feel it. His emotions are very chaotic. He used to be human, and seeing that many humans die in front of him must be hard on him. I looked at the 4 primordials that he summoned as they carried the 2 bodies. Hey, you are black, white, violet, and the yellow primordial demons, aren't you? Yes, that's correct, just as I expected from Rimuru. Did he even know that he summoned the primordials? Well, whatever, it doesn't matter either way. Wahaha. If you want help in your training, ask me. I will gladly accept your offer, Lord Veldora. Fufu. It's an honor. Yes. I will also accept. Same here. Wahaha. I'm glad they know how strong I am. Let's introduce them to the others first. I didn't want to anger Rimuru anymore. An angry Rimuru is even more dangerous than my sisters. After introducing them and telling Benimaru to put the criminals into cells, I left the meeting hall and returned home. The children were playing with each other when I entered. Veldora-san, do you want to play with us? Wahaha. Of course, I replied happily. Who can say no to children? It's not like I want to play with them, but Rimuru asked me to keep an eye on them, so I accepted their offer.